I have no friends. This is an overstatement. I do have friends online. It is very different, and I can't seem to get good social interactions out here. As I've been sailing the world with my family for 6 years now, we stop at lots of little places along the way, and I tend to build small friendships that kind of wither away after a few weeks of leaving that place. Occasionally, we will stay in a place for a month or two due to weather or the boat has issues that need fixing, but this is ever so often. But those opportunities though do come in a blue moon, and they're amazing because I do get to make some really awesome friends, create some pretty cool memories, and hopefully I'll see some of those friends I've made in the future. I'm hoping. 10 months ago, we decided to invite 5 random strangers onto our boat for a month. This took place in the Red Sea during September, if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong on that. You can watch those videos here. I always forget which side it is, but you can watch those videos and get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. But essentially, we wanted to change the dynamic on the boat, give sailing a little bit of life again. Believe it or not, after circumnavigating the globe and seeing over 50 countries, sailing kind of gets dull and repetitive. I mean, I'm not trying to complain in any way. I love this lifestyle. I'm just pointing out one of the cons. Just like every lifestyle and everything has pros and cons. So we wanted to change the dynamic and add a little bit of excitement back in this life. After mentioning on all of our social medias how you can get onto our sailboat for a month, we had a lot of people sending in videos, and the feedback was great, honestly.
What's up, Sailing Star? I'm Coleman Barzy, and here's a few things about me.
Hi, Sailing Tatara. I'm Mara.
My name is Mason. I just graduated high school.
I'm 20 years old. I'll be 21 in August.
I guess I might see you guys soon. Bye!
Basically, all you had to do was submit a video on Instagram telling us who you are, why you should come on our sailboat for a month, and then we would narrow it down from there. We got about 500 videos on Instagram the first time we did it. We had to sort through all of those, and we got a lot of odd people, cool people, and interesting people. After narrowing it down to a few videos, we made some Zoom calls, and we selected the people we wanted to live out here. We tried to get to know them a little bit better over Zoom call because you gotta remember, this is our home, not a cruise ship. We don't want a bunch of crazy people on our boat for a month. So why am I telling you about all of this and why I'm a little depressed boyo? Well, 3 months ago, we decided we wanted a part 2. We announced we wanted 5 young adults to sail with us in Greece during June, and you guys went crazy. We had so many people wanting to snatch this opportunity while it was out there. Fortunately, we chose our 5 crewmates quite quickly. Sorry if you didn't make it, but we will probably do this again. We've gotten to know these 5 individuals over the past 2-3 months after we chose them, and I think they're gonna have a lot of fun out here. We want to give them a completely different experience to what they're used to living in their homes. We want to change the dynamic on our boat, and we just want to have a good time, you know? That's what it's all about. So after 3 months of getting to know them, it's finally time for them to live with us. It's June. The first crewmate flies out here in like 4 days, so before he gets out here, we're having a little bit of work done on the boat. So I will see you guys in the morning. Let's go. Good morning. We are getting the boat hauled out right now. She's gonna be sitting on land for a few days, getting some work done on the bottom. So this is a pretty interesting process. Boats don't normally go out of water, so this is something that doesn't happen super often, but it needs to happen every now and then. So we're getting her done today, and yeah. That's our home, and it is out of the water right now. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking, just the idea that it could fall at any moment. It's highly unlikely, but it's kind of scary. Not a difficult thing to do at all. We've done it like 3 times now, 4 or 5 times, something like that. So it gets easier every time. Jack, what do you think?
It's like a fish out of water.
Fish out of water, exactly. Alrighty, well, we are on the hard now, as you would say in boat terms. We are getting the paint stripped off the boat, base coating, a lot of that kind of stuff. We're putting new paint on there. We are getting a copper coat, which stops a lot of algae growth and that sort of thing. So we're getting a little bit done. We're also getting stuff done outside here, but the main purpose of being on the hard is under the boat. Because you can't really put new paint on the boat when it's in the water now, can you? So, unfortunately, being on the hard has a lot of downsides. For instance, it's fairly loud. You can't run a sink or toilets because the water from the toilet will go straight out into the ocean. And you can turn the toilet to a septic tank we have. It gets really gross and really yucky, and we just don't prefer to live on the boat. It's fairly uncomfortable regardless, so yeah. We rented an Airbnb. We will be staying in it for the next few days while we get this work done, and it's gonna be pretty chill. But times before this, when we were on the hard, I would go to the toilet forgetting that we were on the hard twice. I did it twice. And the poopy doopy went straight onto the ground, and I had to clean it up. Don't recommend. So I just packed my bag, and we are getting ready to head over to the Airbnb just to check it out. We will come back here though, because I have to clean my room. I won't be staying in here anymore. I'll be staying in a different room, but I have to move all of my stuff over to that room. It is a smaller room, but then again, it's only going to be one person in that room, which is me, and 2 girls are going to be sleeping here because, I don't know, they're fine sleeping with each other and they want to be out here. So, sure, let them sleep together. I don't care. It's not weird. Don't make it weird. But, yeah, we're going to the Airbnb, so let's go.
Yeah, I got it.
This is our whip. We rented this car, and it's going to be our little cruiser for the next few days while we're here in Lavrios. Is that where we are? Lavrios. So, yeah, let's go. We are pretty packed in here right now.
No, it's pretty empty. I think we could fit a couple of people.
This is no refund deal, so we're here till.
But what the hell, boy?
There we go.
I needed some help. Please come in.
We got a Finn in a house? What? This is sick. Ooh. Dude, this is like top notch. Wow, this is like a hotel. What the heck? This place is so nice. Yeah, I guess this is where we're gonna be staying for the next few days. Let's go. So this is where I am sleeping. And my brother's sleeping over there. And he's FaceTiming a girl right now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He FaceTiming.
Over here and filming me.
Talking to a girl. Nah, anyways, they're just friends. But I'll give you a little tour of the apartment. Let's go. It's 7 a.m. I don't normally wake up this early, but something very, very exciting is happening today, so I had to. Oh, well, that wasn't too cold. Yeah, that's how I wake myself up every morning. Well, at least while we've been in this Airbnb. We've been here for a few days now. We've been doing a lot of work, as you can tell. My hand's got some white stuff on it, which sounds kind of funny, but yeah, we've been getting up to some work. So far, we've taken out and installed 11 lights. Here's a little bit of how that whole process went.
Okay, hold it right there for a second.
It's pretty cozy. It's pretty cozy. Underwater lights, and I had to seal the holes we made, so yeah, I got a bunch of white stuff on my hands.
But good job getting caulk on your hands.
I got caulk on my hands, I know. Anywho, today we are heading to the airport to pick up the first crewmate. Wait a second, there's a cat outside. Look.
Okay, bye-bye now.
I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. Over the last few weeks, I've got to know this gentleman, and I really think we're gonna go on some pretty cool adventures together. So, let's go.
Ooh, nice day today.
Allons-y.
2 days after the first crew member gets here, the next two get here, they're flying together, and then a day after that, fourth crew member gets here, and then like a week later, the last guy gets here. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty eventful week. We are waiting in We are waiting in the airport for, his name is Luke. He should be here soon, but yeah, who knows? There we go. Don't worry. I don't see him.
He's right over there.
Yo!
How are you?
What up, dude? Oh my god.
Oh man, it's good to see you.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Good ride? Awesome. Alright. Awesome. Everything went smooth. It's crazy. Like you're probably gonna have to
Here with Luke. It's good to see you, man.
What up?
What up?